Hey. Yep, it's me. The guy dressed up as Flim and Flam. Doesn't stick anymore because I took it, put it in my pocket and it got ripped up and it's not sticky anymore. Well, kind of is, but not really. So, the second day of Equestria LA, and my throat still kind of hurts, but it's fine. So, had some grapefruit, have some vitamin C. So, yeah, the second day. I mean, it wasn't as eventful as Saturday, of course, because that's where I had the dance party and everything. And I had got crowd surfed. That's awesome. Okay, but for this day, it was we went to the fan fiction panel. That was nice. I think we saw Sergeant Sprinkles. I think, because I don't know if it's a she or a man. I mean, there was a guy dressed up as Queen Chrysalis, so I think we saw the Creative Cupcakes, and it was kind of weird, in Rainbow Factory and stuff like. So that's kind of weird. They're giving us the advice of how to make fan fiction. Okay. I mean, yeah, but I don't know how that really works, but some of the people said were like very good advice. I just forgot what it was, but because I got tired, but it was still fun. And the next, you know what? I'm just gonna take this that I got. Yeah, this is the thing. The con book. Also, make sure that you if you couldn't come to this one, come by next year on Mother's Day weekend. Why Mother's Day? Why not somewhere else so it doesn't conflict with Mother's Day? Let's see here. Well, on Sunday, so there was the fanfiction panel, and then there was the voice actor panel again, and then the writer panel, which I didn't go to again. I just didn't feel like going to the writer panel. Sound is Magic, how to make music for the Brony musicians and how to make it. And really, I think they're all gonna say I didn't go to it because I feel like all they're gonna tell you is how to make techno and dubstep and all that stuff. I just didn't care. But what was awesome is William Anderson showed up, and he was so cool. I did not know that he was in a band with freaking Weird Al. Weird Al. And one Brony came up and asked him what his if he knew about Weird Al's opinion on the Brony fandom, and he said that he knows and told us that Weird Al loves us, likes My Little Pony, and really, really wants to be in the show. So we want him to be in the show, and he wants to be in the show too. So that's epic. I'm glad I know that, and I sure hope the people upload their videos in the panels. And come on, Ever3, upload those videos. Upload the videos already. They'll probably be uploaded when I upload this video soon enough. Anyways, not much to say about Sunday because I mean it ended at 5. Well, it ended at 6. It was supposed to end at like 4:40. The problem was, or 5 actually. Yeah, around 5. The problem is it went over 6 because we had a charity auction up there. The charity auction. Oh my gosh. You would not believe how much money, how much competition. Mike the microphone was up there and he was like saying, okay, $150, $150. Can I hear 160, 160? It was crazy. Michelle Kreber came up there and she became the auctioneer and she was hilarious. Someone has got to animate that. Someone is going to. They gotta animate because she was like, alright, 150, blah, 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 blah. No, really, she went blah, 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 blah. And then she started talking like, okay, what are we going to have it already there? 150, and then yes, you know we have that. And sometimes when people didn't bid, they decided to autograph the stuff that they were giving away. So if it was like, if this is autographed by Tara Strong, and someone has, the last bid was $200, like 210. Okay, Michelle Kreber signed it, and then all of a sudden it says 250. And they gave out some good stuff. I didn't go for it the whole thing, but because I knew I wouldn't be able to pay for anything because I bought some stuff, which I'll show you in a moment. But they they auctioned off Lauren Faust's original sketches for Nightmare Moon and Discord. It was amazing how they did. You freaking screensaver. I wasn't cool of all of it. Can't speak today.
Tonight, whatever. So they auctioneered the original sketches for Nightmare Moon and Discord. Real concept art, and Discord went for $500. The Nightmare Moon went for $1,000. That's worth it. But what was really surprising was what came after that. Was there were these tags, like the badges basically, but they were like had pictures. I can't explain it very well, but the people who went to the convention understand this and they know what I'm talking about. But they were just pony three of them. There were 3 little necklaces, and they had like Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Twilight Sparkle, I believe. I know there was a Pinkie Pie in there. And people bid, and someone did say like $1,000 again. And then someone raised up his hand and went like this. $2,000. He bid $2,000. He bid $2,000, and I swear I probably almost went for 10 minutes praising this guy. I don't remember his name. I think it was like all the bronies were chanting. They were going like Omaha. I don't know. Isn't that like a island in Hawaii or something? What's Omaha? I forgot. But I think that's what his name. We were like Omaha, Omaha, Omaha. And it was so amazing. And he was talking about how his grandma died, and says she couldn't see me for this and that and this and that. And then Mike the microphone was saying, "Well, dude, you're saving millions of children's lives because of you." So that happened, and then someone on staff was touched, and she had to say something. And then they hugged, and it was cool. Yeah, that happened. That was amazing. $2,000. Someone bid that. Then we went on for like more, and there were posters and stuff. Oh, buttons. What I mean by buttons is like these. Yeah, this is one of them I got. I forgot by who. I wish I knew the name of the person who made these. I can't remember all these names. But there was a button collection. So there was just like, we thought it was just like some little thing where it had a bunch of buttons. And then they opened, it was 2 sets. 2 sets of base, yeah, like probably at least this small. Excuse me. And they were saying, hey, we got some here, right here. So people were bidding, and then out of nowhere, people started donating buttons and throwing buttons out, throwing buttons, more buttons. One even put a Scootaloo and one even had a button of Scootaloo and a KFC. Bin box thingy. Oh my gosh. And even people even threw in their freaking trading cards. And then they told him, okay, stop, that's enough. So one guy got it. I think it was 200, 600. Wasn't 1,000. But he still got it. And I saw him like after I left. He was like, he's carrying all this stuff. It was amazing. So everything's cool. Yeah, Rena Chan was dressed up as Princess Luna. And I don't know who the Celestia was. Her real name is Reagan. So maybe guys know. I don't know who she was. But yeah, so it was a fun convention. Oh, people had the leaked alpha versions of Fighting is Magic, so we had like tournaments and everything outside in the hallway. It was really fun. So there was actually one person who had it, and then another person, so we had 2 going at the same time. And it was kind of funny that there weren't a lot of people like crowded around their area. Well, actually, staff constantly said you have to move away, so in case there's a fire or something, all that stuff. So yeah, like I said, I already showed you this. I should have brought it, and I should have had it signed. I told Hot Diggity Demon then, I'm like, I should have done that, but it's all right. Doesn't matter. This is proof. This is proof. This is proof that's me. So I don't know how much I have to, drag that on enough, stress it enough. It's me. Alright. Going on to what I got. So, I had $28 left. $30. Yeah, $30. And I bought Cider. and I act like a drunk flim-flam. And as I'm doing that, I see Dusty, and I'm like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And then he takes my bottle, and he just goes, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh." He just almost chugs down my cider, and I'm like, he's like, "Thanks." And I'm like, So I'm just walking around and telling people, my screensaver. Don't do that, screensaver. That ain't right. So I'm just walking around, I'm like, "Hey, Dusty, drink out of this." Instead of being like gross, they go, "Oh my god, the manliest brony in the world just drank your cider, oh my god." So I rinsed it off, I drank it, I don't care if I got sick, my throat's bad. So that happened, and then I decided to buy stuff near the end, because at the end people were making deals. So instead of like selling stuff for $15, they sold it for $8 and everything. And there were several areas, and I wanted to get, like, do I get posters, do these pictures? There were 3 vendors, and they all drove hard bargains. One of them did. He said, like, "You pay me $30, and I'll give you 4 posters and a button, a free button." And then he said, then there was another person that had like a sign that says $30 for the main 6 for the. If you see the Twilight, the person who made that I want to know. I don't know who made it, but the person who made the Twilight picture that I have, I'm giving to my friend, says like, "You buy all the main 6 for $30. I'm like, I already have the Twilight one, so I don't know. And then there was a guy who said, like, had a sign that says for $20, and I told him, "You're the only one who has a deal for $20, in which he'll sell all of 5 of his pictures and a free button." I didn't know, but until I came across that he had pins of the pictures, all but one. I don't remember which one it was. So instead, for $20 getting all 5 of those pictures, I paid $3 for getting the whole set of pins. So like I showed you the Rainbow Dash. These are the pictures in pin form. So we got Rainbow Dash, Applejack here, and then Vinyl and Twilight. Epic. So I did that. So I decided to go with the posters. The only problem is that I found out that I didn't have enough money. I didn't have $30 on me, because since I wasted it on cider and I bought those buttons, I realized I only had 28. So then I went to the guy and says, "Hey, how about I just pay you my remaining $25 and I get just 3 posters?" So I did, and I had them all signed by the guy who made these, even though it was already signed, but they were prints, but I had him sign it again, like on Sharpie. So here's mine, and it's also signed by other people. This one is signed by AC Race Best. Oh. And he's making like propaganda posters. Here's here's one. Did that, and that is signed by Solrak and Dusty. And the last one, which is one of my favorites, those big eyes. And it is signed by that guy, the guy who made it, and Noteworthy. Noteworthy? I think his name is Noteworthy, yeah. Because I was thinking, like, who else do I sign? Because I was Solrak, who else do I sign? He was next to Solrak. And he says, "How about me?" And I'm like, "God, what the heck?" You know, so, yay. They signed those. And, keeping these very, very safe. I'm going to put these back in the bin. Now, on top of that, I went ahead and I saw people doing trading cards, and one of the fans came over and says, "Is this the black market for trading cards?" And I went ahead and offered a guy. I passed out stickers to everybody. I'm not saying every pony. For the sake of Hot Diggity Demon giving me that, because I said, hey, what I tell you about coming to my shed, I'm not gonna say. So I was joking around and said, "Hey, I'll pay you like a." God, pick it up. I can't pick up these things. Now I'm gonna show you. What is Okay. So I said, hey, I'll trade you all these stickers for a few cards, and then I just gave a few stickers to him, and then he said like, hey, who you think is best pony? And I said, well, I wanted to say something else, but instead I said, well, my favorite pony's Pinkie Pie. So he gave me tattoos. Thank you, whoever the heck you were. I forgot, because those badges keep flipping over to the white, the backside. So got those. Thank you very much, whoever you were. And the screen keeps doing that. Forgot that. And then I also tried to
some of you may or may not know, but my sketchbook has been lost for over maybe 2 months, which makes me very sad. So I tried to, so people on TV and Art who have watched me or seen my Fluttershy, I tried to recreate it. It's not as good. I think the other one was a lot better. And but I'm trying to recreate it, just to, like, you know, like I have to do something, rewrite it. Then there was a girl who kind of dressed up as Pinkie Pie, and she says, hey, can you draw me something? Can you draw me something? Like, fine, alright. So I drew her Applejack, but I can only draw her head because her head was too big that I drew, and her eyes were kind of off. But she's like, I love it, so I gave it to her, signed it, and I gave it to her. And oh, and during the auction, I also saw Dusty, and I said like, hey, thanks a lot for. It's like, hey, thanks a lot for drinking out my cider, and he said, oh, sorry, I thought it was funny. And then he gave me a pin. And yes, he signed it. Wait, there we go. Because I said, I think after drinking my cider, the least you can do is just sign the pin you gave me. So, yep. Oh God, no! Don't drop it! Don't drop it! Yep. So that's him, or his pony, his OC, Pony Sona. I don't know. So got that, and I found out his favorite pony's Cheerily, because someone gave him like a little Cheerily sticker or something, and he was like, oh! So he went from the manliest of bronies to a fanatic. I even asked him like, hey, are you a fan of Cheerily? And then he just opens up his vest, you know, his like suit and everything, and then you just see Cheerily everywhere. Here and here and here. And one of his friends said, what do you think? And oh, and I got this tiara from a awesome guy. He used to be a security guard, I believe he told me 8 years ago. I don't know if it was at the that convention center or somewhere else. And he said, it's a trick question. I had to answer a trick question to earn this. He said, where is Equestria? Now, I wanted to say on TV, and later he told me that's one of the answers on the hub, but I told him it's in our hearts. Equestria is in our heart. It's in all of our hearts, and so he gave me this. So, yay! And it fits very well, and yeah, you can adjust it. So it fits very well on my hat. So yeah, that's it. And closing ceremony was abrupt. I didn't want to go to the BronyCon. I know there was the documentary. I know there was a little thing where you could if there, because you had to buy like I guess ahead of time you buy $100 to watch it at the AMC in downtown Disney. And if there were still seats left, you can buy it for $20 at the door. But I didn't want to do that. I heard about that. I was like, I don't want to do it, and I already wasted all my money on the posters and the pins and the cider. So I decided, no, I don't need to, and I don't think I'm going to be able to stay awake and everything. So I'll be fine. I'll wait until on YouTube or something if they have it up there. And if they don't ever have it, that's fine. It's okay. I know they'll have other stuff like uploaded on YouTube, but it's like, hey, at least I was there to see the first 2 minutes of Swag Down on LV. I saw with my own eyes. I was there. So, yeah, that's about it. I'm less tired, but I'm still tired. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, someone, even Andrea Livman actually sold her Equestria LA badge
I mean, donated it, so someone bidded it. I don't know why you would bidded it. Like, I'm stupid. I don't know why you would do that. I would always keep my badge. So, it's me. I'm Big Apple Pie. Here's a 2-day attendee. Friendship is magic. Got that on day 0. I'm never gonna get rid of this. Are you kidding me? I will never get rid of this. I'm not gonna sell it. I don't care if the convention was about me. I wouldn't sell the badge. So I'm gonna put that there. Hey, Applejack. So I'm gonna have to clean my room tomorrow. Well, this has been Megalink Fan, aka Big Apple Pie, aka He's Flam with the world famous Flim Flam brothers, so on and so forth, aka Bailey Hughes Carrillo. Yep, I am signing out. Goodbye.